Hello Aquarius, welcome into your next full-length reading here at the Third Flame Tarot. My name is Amber. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am, as always, thrilled that you're here. Now Aquarius, we don't have a lot going on in your sign right now, astrologically speaking, but I feel like the energy is building. If you're unaware, Pluto is about to exit Capricorn, where it's been sitting for the last 16 years. On January 21st, Pluto will move out of Capricorn and enter Aquarius, where we'll be getting Pluto in Aquarius for the next 20 years. Now, Pluto is the planet of death, rebirth, transformation, destruction. It's all encompassing. Pluto is the last planet in the solar system, so it not only affects us internally, but it affects us in the external. Now, Aquarius, your sign is about experimentation, freedom, new thoughts, new ideas, new concepts, pushing the status quo. I mean, it can be a bit unbalanced at times, but it's growth and transformation. So the combination of Pluto and Aquarius, I feel in my intuition, is going to be absolutely amazing. The last time we had Pluto in Aquarius was back in the 1700s. 1797 was the last time we saw Pluto in Aquarius. And that was during the time of the French and American Revolution. Like, there's going to be a lot of really big changes. And then, you know, Aquarius's planet, Uranus, one of Aquarius's planets, Saturn is also one of your planets, Aquarius, but Uranus is the planet of astrology, astronomy, aviation, science, technology, freedom, experimentation. It is just technology. Technology is going to advance really, really fast. AI is going to become a very common thing, and I'm pretty excited to see where this goes. I'm feeling good about it. I know a lot of people are a little on the edge about the AI, but I think that we can live symbiotically, and with AI, we'll be able to have more time to be humans. You know, if we can design machinery to do the heavy lifting for us, then we can have more time as humans. So that's what I'm hoping for this Pluto in Aquarius transit, and I'm thinking positively about it. But anyway, Aquarius, let's get into my meditation I had for you today. Now, it was really fast moving, and this tends to happen when I do meditations for you, Aquarius. I end up having like really quick flashes of images, and it's very fast paced and progressive, which is definitely an Aquarius vibe. But this was like, I had to come out of meditation and then go back in, because when I dropped in, I was like, whoa, this is too much. I felt pretty overwhelmed, so I came out and I wrote some stuff down, and then I went back in again and then got a few more messages. But it was a lot of imagery this time, Aquarius. So the first thing I saw when I dropped in was some kind of like fabric, some kind of patterns, like a pattern on a fabric. At first, the vision was up close. So I was like, what am I looking at here? Am I looking at a painting with mountains on it? Like, what is this? And then my perspective zooms back, and I realize I'm looking at some kind of fabric pattern. But I drew it down here, and you can see there was like these triangular like shapes that were very organic. They weren't like straight lines, and it looked kind of like mountains to me at first, like a painting of a mountain. And it was a gradient color of blue too. So the top row of shapes were like a darker blue, and then it would fade to the lighter blue as it went down. But that's what the first thing I saw was this pattern, this fabric pattern. And then the next thing I see is I'm standing on the ground, and it looks like I'm on either in a field or like on a runway or somewhere where it's really flat. There's no trees or anything around. It's just very flat. And I'm standing there, and I'm looking up at night and I see an airplane from the bottom, and I'm watching like the lights blinking as it soars by. So I saw an airplane from the bottom and I drew that down right here. Now, seeing an airplane, that can mean a lot of things. It can mean a higher perspective. It can mean travel, obviously. So Aquarius, you might have been traveling recently. That could be true, or you could be trying to gain a higher perspective on something, broadening your mind, which would make sense with the next thing I heard within my meditation. So the next thing I heard was just auditorily, I heard bloody nose. And then my brain started making up its own visual, like I can tell the difference in my meditations between my own generated visuals and then spirit guided visuals. They're different. I don't know how to explain it, but they're just different. And this was like, after I heard that, I started creating my own generated visuals, and I saw a person holding their nose like this, and it was like bloody coming down. Now, this seems pretty ominous, but I actually kind of see it as a good thing. After looking this up in dream dictionaries and everything, a lot of the dream dictionaries were talking about like, oh, this is ominous. Oh, this is a warning sign. It's a health condition. Go to the doctor, which if that resonates for you, Aquarius, definitely go to the doctor and get yourself checked out. Or if you're having your own dreams of bloody noses, especially if the recurring dreams of having a bloody nose, I would say just go get yourself checked out just to be sure. But what I got, because I know what else happened within my meditation, so I don't necessarily see this visual as ominous as some of the dream dictionaries describe it as. So blood, right? Blood is life. Blood is, we all need it to survive and to live. Blood can symbolically represent emotional pain and trauma, but it's also life. Blood is life. Now, the nose is how we breathe air. That's how we take in oxygen. So with blood coming down through the nose, through the nasal passage, this can mean there's a blockage, perhaps some kind of mental blockage, or a release of a mental blockage is kind of how I'm seeing it here. The nose filters the air and filters the impurities out of the air, and then you breathe that air in. That air is life. But blood coming out, I feel like this is a symbol of purification in this meditation. It feels more like there were thoughts in your mind that you've, like, repetitive, deep subconscious thoughts that may have been causing a blockage are now coming out. Because when you think about it, the nose breathes in air. Air symbolizes thought. Air is Aquarius's element. This to me, Aquarius, feels like recently you might have had some revelations, you might have released some blockages, some mental blockages. And then the next thing I saw, if this was visual, was very simple. It was the Ace of Clubs, not the ace in the tarot. This was like regular playing cards. I saw the Ace of Clubs, and it was this shape right here, this 3-petaled clover-like shape. I saw the Ace of Clubs. Now, I don't know the playing cards. I know that they're actually very symbolic, and originally they were used as they were used as playing cards, but at one point they were used as divination tools. But the Ace of Clubs symbolizes power, growth, abundance, success, fulfillment, well-being, peace, and spiritual advancement. So that pairs really well with the whole bloody nose, releasing a blockage, spiritual advancement, mental blockages, like letting go of mental distress, that kind of stuff. And then the next thing I heard, this was just auditory, I heard the word heretic. Now, I had to look up this word. I didn't know what it meant. I thought it was something really bad because it seems like, you call somebody a heretic, you like point forward fingers and you're like, "Oh, you heretic." Like it sounds like bad, like an insult. But actually, a heretic is kind of a good thing. And it definitely feels like Aquarius vibes for sure, because a heretic, it can be religious, but it is, according to the dictionary, a person holding an opinion at odds with what is generally accepted as belief or dogma. So a person holding an opinion at odds with what is generally accepted, that's definitely Aquarius vibes. The Aquarians are very experimental. They're very open-minded and experimental. And this definitely resonated. So Aquarius, is Spirit calling you a heretic here? What's going on? I don't know. Maybe you can leave a comment down below. I would love to hear I would love that. By the way, Aquarius, I would love it if you guys interacted with me more and gave your 2 cents or your thoughts on some of these meditations around symbolism and numerology and all that. I would love to hear what you think. Your interpretation would be super cool. But okay, this is a long one. I know this meditation was long. But the next thing I saw within my meditation was a hairbrush. There was a hairbrush, just a typical run-of-the-mill hairbrush sitting on a counter, and it was a black hairbrush and it had hair all stuck in it. And I remember looking at this hairbrush and watching it slowly fade from black to white. Now this alone is extremely symbolic. So the hairbrush symbolizes self-care. It is control, self-expression, and it can also represent shedding, because when you brush your hair, you shed, right? So and hair comes from your head. Your head is where you think things. It's just playing in so well to the rest of the reading. There's just changes of thoughts, or the rest of the meditation. It's like your thoughts are changing. The way you're perceiving things is changing. You've had some kind of release of a mental blockage. That's what I'm getting here. But anyway, I saw the hairbrush turn from black to white. Black typically represents emotional pain or hidden emotion, and then white represents innocence, purity, new beginnings, and a fresh start. Now, here's the last thing I saw within my meditation, and this one stumped me. It was weird. I saw a pair of legs just from the high thigh down. So I saw a pair of legs, and instead of feet, there were hands below the ankles. So this one stumped me. I had to get a lot of help and look up in a lot of dream dictionaries to get this to where it made sense to me. But the legs represent forward movement. It can also represent divine assistance, which makes perfect sense. The legs get you to where you need to go. They're some of the biggest muscles in your body are in your legs. So that makes sense. Forward movement. And then the hands represent connection, reaching out, help, and work. So forward movement within your work. Maybe you've been interacting with some new people that you've been able to share ideas and concepts with. And this is helping you move forward spiritually in your life. So beautiful. I hope that's the case for you, Aquarius, and I'm excited to see what the reading will, how the reading will match up to this meditation. All right, Aquarius, let's get into your reading. So, really quickly, I just wanted to reiterate what I felt coming out of the meditation today. So if I was going to wrap it up in a few words, it would be, I felt excited. I felt like I had new ideas and new motivation. It felt like a purging maybe going on, and a sense of like creativity and motivation and inspiration. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, inspiration. I definitely felt that, but it also felt like a purging because of the bloody nose. It didn't feel ominous to me. It felt like a purge, like a purging that's leading to new life with the blood, you know? But yeah, it felt good to me, Aquarius. It was a very... Oh, I forgot to mention, I saw the person carrying a package again. This came out in a full-length reading I did for you, I think in July. It was either June or July, I can't remember, but I did a meditation for you where I saw the blue bird and I also saw the person delivering a package. I saw that person again, the delivery person, in my meditation. I can't believe I forgot to mention that. This time, they weren't wearing the yellow vest though. They were just wearing jeans and they were walking up a stairs and they had a box in their hand. So the delivery is still on its way, Aquarius. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it below. I'll link it at the end of this one too. But yeah, that one was an amazing meditation. So many good things are coming, Aquarius. Like, things are about to change for you. I can feel it. Things are about to change big time. Big time. Like a new chapter. A new chapter is about to open for you. And one that will be a mile marker in your life's experience. I can feel it coming. I have to be careful shuffling these cards because I keep blowing the candle out. They're just so big, this deck. They create a lot of wind. But anyway, let's get into your reading. Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the sign of Aquarius, please. What can you tell us about the Aquarius story for the month of October? What do we have for Aquarius? Month of October. Let's get 2 more shuffles. Month of October for Aquarius. I almost said month of Aquarius for October. Month of October for Aquarius, please. Last shuffle. All right, 3 base cards for the sign of Aquarius, please. The sun. That's exactly it. Illumination. Illumination. The dawning of a new day, Aquarius. Yeah. Brightness, newness, joy. Illumination. Yes. 4 of Wands. Structure. Joy, celebration, and the 3 of Pentacles, collaboration. Aquarius, have you made some new connections in your experience? It feels like you've made some new connections here. And this is like, remember in my meditation I saw the legs with the hands? The hands represent collaboration. The hands represent working together, a helping hand. And the legs represent forward movement. Aquarius, it feels like maybe you've made some connections here that are going to help propel you forward. Like people to work together with. The 3 of Pentacles here is a card of collaboration. Mastery in work, artistry, and satisfaction. This is so much good stuff right here, Aquarius. The Sun, the 4 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. This is so awesome. This is amazing. Yeah, so the first card out is the Sun, right? Joy, playfulness, childlike nature. And very excited. That's how I felt coming out of your meditation. I felt full of energy and like I had a lot of thoughts and I felt creative and I felt like expressing myself. I felt very alive. And that's the feeling of the sun. So it makes sense that this would come out in your reading, Aquarius, because I was definitely feeling this. Now I'm going to have to cover her up. There is a woman as the sun who is nude, but there's this beautiful card of the sun as a woman, which is interesting because the sun is actually a masculine planet, but doesn't matter. You could be a woman body and masculine on the inside. But the sun, joy, happiness, playfulness, expression, illumination, new thoughts, new ideas, dawning of a new day. That's what this feels like, Aquarius. And then the Four of Wands. This is another card of collaboration. It's joy and celebration. It comes after the Three of Wands. And the Four of Wands can also represent marriage, commitment, but it's a happy home, a happy life. The Four of Wands is also like 1111, which is a wish fulfillment. So you line the wands up, that's an 1111. Wish fulfillment. It can also represent a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection. But in a nutshell, it's celebration. It's a time for celebration. Celebration with people. Look. Aquarius, I love this for you. This is so good. Yeah. And then the Three of Pentacles, mastery and work, working together, working towards a common cause. That's the Three of Pentacles. It's people coming together and working for a common cause. On the traditional Rider-Waite, there are people working on a chapel, on a structure, an architectural structure, and they're very meticulously carving into the beautiful arches of this structure. It is about meticulous work, but being dedicated and focused to that work. That is the Three of Pentacles. And it's multiple people working towards that have that same dedication. Yes, multiple people working together, the same dream. They have the same dream. What a beautiful base reading, Aquarius. All right, let's get some more. Oh, where are we going next, Spirit? This is so good. Okay, we're gonna go to the stars, divine. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for the Aquarius collective? What else for the Aquarius collective that resonates with this story? Yeah, it feels to me, Aquarius, like you've met some people, you've made some connections, and you're feeling really good about these connections. Like it's giving you direction. It's making you feel like you finally have some people that are willing to collaborate with you and are dedicated to the same thing you are. That's what this feels like here. And it's giving you a lot of hope. You might have felt really lonely, Aquarius. You might have been in a really lonely, like isolated type of environment for a while. And there's a reason why Spirit does that for us. I'm actually going through a period in my life of isolation, or what feels like isolation, but it's like I know I need it though. So it's, you know, you might have gone through a period of isolation, Aquarius, but this was really important for your growth and expansion. But now, you know, Spirit is saying now it's time to collaborate. Now it's time to come out of isolation with the sun here. It's time to come out of the dark and start mingling and collaborating with people. I feel like we need that isolation in order to be able to think straight, you know, to be able to have a quiet environment so we can think. Yeah. All right. Spirit, what else do we have for the Aquarius collective that this story belongs to, please? Let's get one more shuffle. Okay, we get 3 more cards for the Aquarius collective, please, out of this deck? What else about Aquarius? Paulus. This just came out in the solar eclipse reading. And guess what else came out in the solar eclipse reading? Aquarius, Pluto, and the Pluto card and the Aquarius card in that order. For the solar eclipse reading, we had the Pluto card here, the Aquarius card here, and the Paulus card here. Now, Paulus is a warrior queen, a warrior woman, very passionate, feminine energy. She is the element of fire, which is transformation and growth. She's associated with Leo, Libra, and Aquarius. So how about that? Yeah, Aquarius, you're feeling very determined, very passionate about things at this time. You're feeling motivated. And this is a card of action, but it also balances both the active and receptive principles. It's black and white, it's duality. It's a pretty good balance of energy. But it's also the warrior queen, the warrior woman. Action-oriented, able to take action, but like also knows when to back away and back off as well. Paulus is also associated with activism like political activism or like speaking in front of people, public speaking, that kind of stuff. Okay, what else for Aquarius? Is there 2 cards here? Where's that 1 card? No, it's just 1 card. Virgo, that's the 6th house. That Virgo is about health. Mind, body, soul, spiritual, physical, mental health. That's Virgo. And we got that in the meditation with the bloody nose. I mean, the bloody nose can be associated with mental issues, mental distress. So this could just be a little nudge from spirit to make sure that you are staying balanced in your like daily activities, your health activities. So making sure you're getting enough sleep. I mean, that's really important for an air sign because, I mean, the air signs are all about thought. And if you don't get enough sleep, you can't think straight. So Spirit, I feel, with the Virgo card here is encouraging you to make sure you have a healthy, balanced lifestyle. Especially with all this energy going on here, you might not be getting very good sleep. Your brain might be racing at this time with a lot of thoughts, and you are having a hard time laying down at night because you're thinking about a lot of things. Like, that's the feeling I'm getting. Like I'm feeling right now, I think it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I feel like I could probably stay up all night at this point. Aries. Aries is the last card out of this deck, and that is the first sign on the zodiac wheel. Aries is a pioneer. I don't think I showed you the Virgo card. There's a Virgo card. Virgos are very grounded. They're an earth sign too. That's stability, grounding, balance. Virgo's planet is Mercury too. Mercury. One of Mercury's planets, or one of Virgo's planets is Mercury. And Mercury is associated typically with Gemini. It's an air element. It's about thought. So there's more hints towards thought processes, thinking. And then the last card is Aries, which is the first sign on the zodiac wheel. Aries is the pioneer. It's a cardinal sign. It likes to explore. I shouldn't say it. They. Aries likes to explore. They like to go places that nobody's ever gone. And they're very action-oriented. Planet is Mars. And often, Aries can get bored easily. The mundane is definitely not Aries's forte. So this feels like a lot of action, a lot of action. We've got Aries and Paulus here, but Spirit right in the middle is encouraging you to make sure that you're keeping a healthy balance within your life of work, sleep, think, balance, you know, make sure you're taking care of yourself here, Aquarius. All right, let's go to the TheThirdFlameTarot. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us for the Aquarius collective? I want to know about this Four of Wands right here in the middle. Joy and celebration. Joy and celebration. What is the four? Why is the Four of Wands here for Aquarius? Let's get 2 more shuffles. That's 1. 2. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us about the Four of Wands for Aquarius, please? Why is the Four of Wands here for the Aquarius reading? Joy and celebration. Thank you. Whoa. 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 2 cards of Pentacles. We've got the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is about balance. It's about balancing your money, balancing your finances, balancing your life in general. So this feels like it's pairing with Virgo here. I mean, Virgo is an earth element and Pentacles are an earth, are associated with the earth element. The Queen of Coins is the most nurturing queen out of the deck. If you look at her, she's got a little white rabbit down at her feet. She's holding her pentacle as if it is her child, her baby. And she's holding the Ace of Pentacles, which in my vision, I saw the Ace of Clubs. It's like you have this vision, Aquarius, that you're nurturing. You're nurturing a vision and you're trying to find balance within your vision. You're trying to make your vision a reality. The twos are about, they're about decision, but they're also about balance. Harmony, juggling, trying to keep things, it feels to me like you're working at something. You're working at trying to get something off the ground, get something moving, get something working. And you're nurturing this idea, this new beginning, this idea of a new beginning. You're nurturing it with the Queen of Coins here. But it feels like, yeah, like you're at a crossroads with the Two of Pentacles. You're at a crossroads and you're trying to make a decision on which way you want to go and what you want to invest in. I mean, the Pentacles can be associated with money, which can also be associated with investment. It feels to me like you are really thinking long and hard about what you want to invest your life in. But Aquarius, don't think too hard about it. Go with what you feel. Go with your intuition. Go with if you close your eyes and you think about it, what makes you feel so happy, what brings you a lot of joy. go that way. Try not to be too overly logical with things. This is how I think. So take this with a grain of salt. I'm giving you my own perspective. But I find that I'm always happier, even if something doesn't work out, that I went the way I was called, that I went the direction I felt intuitively guided to. You know, things never really turn out exactly like we plan them to. They never will. We can't tell the future. We can't see the future. Only God can see that. But if you're going in the direction of your calling, you're not making any mistakes. You just keep going. You know, if things don't work out like you think they will, well, surrender that to the universe and just keep reminding yourself that if you're following your intuition, you're going the right way. All right, what else for Aquarius? What else can you tell us about the Sun and the Three of Pentacles here? What else for Aquarius? Okay, that came right out. Wow, the 10 of Spirit. Yeah. That's spiritual fulfillment. Spiritual fulfillment, the pentacle. Not the pentacle, but the pinnacle. Pentacle? No. Pinnacle. Yes. The pinnacle of spirituality. That's where you're heading. That's what you're working on. You're working on your own spiritual advancement. And you're working on it with people. If you look down at the bottom of this card, you can see that there's an orchestra playing, or a band rather. There's like a band playing. There's somebody with a guitar here and a lute. Somebody's playing the lute and a cello and a flute. Like, there are people playing different instruments. That's working together. That feels like collaboration and Three of Pentacles to me. But this is a spiritual version of the Three of Pentacles. Look, there's even 3 people in the card. I just realized that. Look. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. 3 people. 3 people, Aquarius. Have you met 3 people? Look, 3 people, including yourself, equals the 4 of Wands. 3 people plus yourself equals the 4 of Wands. That equals celebration. We've got 3 people in this card and 3 people in that card. Aquarius, if you've met 3 people, you know that this is your reading. 100%, no doubt. If you've met 3 people that you're collaborating with, or you're working on collaborating with 3 people, then yeah, this reading's definitely for you. Let's read, I think we got enough out of this one for now. Let's read the 10 of Vessels out of the book. All right, Aquarius. The 10 of Vessels. The 10 of Vessels is a card with a peaceful atmosphere of joy and tranquility. In a beautiful verdant garden, 3 musicians seem to play a harmonious melody that invites us to relax at last. As a major symbol, the peacock exposes himself with a sublime iridescence of color. In alchemy, this creature represents the climax of the alchemical work. The tale combines the chromatic ranges that exist in prima materia into a universal substance known as pure light, the sun. The peacock was generally described as a symbol of immortality based on the ancient belief that the peacock was generally described as a symbol of immortality based on the ancient belief that states that peacock flesh does not decay and is incorruptible. In Greek mythology, the eyes of the giant Argus, the one who sees everything, were placed into the peacock's tail. This mythological association has a great significance in the meaning of this card, revealing the attributes of wisdom and full awareness. There is a sense of communication, for the music players interact between them in a concordant way. Symbiotically, the instruments denote the understanding of the universal harmony that unites different levels of reality. Music establishes the order of the cosmos and humanity, accomplishing perfection. The musicians exalt the symbolic agreement of our three essential elements: body, mind, and spirit. Whoa. Look what came out. Virgo. That's mind, body, spirit. Health of the mind, body, spirit. Whoa. Aquarius, I'm getting chills. It says, the musicians exalt the symbolic agreement of our three essential elements: body, mind, and spirit. Pythagoras defined music as a purifier of souls, keeping away the irrational influences. The 9 vessels at the top defined the number of the wholeness of man. It represents the cycles of beginnings and endings, connecting the 3 world's spheres. Whoa! I've got chills. Oh, no way. It says the 9 vessels at the top defined the number of the wholeness of man. It represents the cycles of beginnings and endings, connecting the 3 world spheres. Aquarius, do you remember my meditation? Connecting the 3 world spheres. The Ace of Clubs. Whoa! Look! Connecting the 3 world spheres. No frickin' way. Aquarius, what the hell are you doing? The other vessel alone finds the individuation of the human being. Having the number 10, we can also say, whoa, the other vessel alone finds the individuation of the human being. We got Aries. That's the self. Aries sits in the 1st house. That's the house of the self. The one. The human being. The individuation of the human being. Holy crap. This reading is otherworldly. This is, whew. I had a feeling this reading was going to be really juicy, but this is awesome. This is awesome. Okay, it says, having the number 10, we can also say that this card corresponds to the end of a cycle and completion. Wow. Aquarius, shit's about to get so real for you. Things are gonna change. Just surrender. Just surrender to this for now. Don't get yourself all super worked up and hyped up about it and then get yourself out of balance physically, mentally, spiritually. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Make sure you're cleansing your body. But I have a feeling that you are going through some kind of crazy spiritual overhaul right now. I can't believe that. The 3 world spheres. The cycles of beginnings and endings, connecting the 3 world spheres. There's a new beginning in your future here, Aquarius, and I feel like the timer is ticking. And I feel like it has a lot to do with Pluto entering your sign. It's just, I'm mind blown. I am mind blown. Aquarius, if this reading resonates for you, then You have such amazing things coming in. I cannot believe it. It's gonna be like nothing you ever imagined. Just leave it up to Spirit. Spirit has some kind of crazy, awesome plan for you, Aquarius. Yes, just keep following your intuition and working towards what it is you're passionate about. Do that. Do that. All right, Spirit. Thank you so much for bringing us these messages. This is absolutely amazing. What else can you tell the Aquarius collective? What else can help them through this transition, this new beginning, this dawn of a new day? What else should the Aquarius know, please? What else should the Aquarius know? Let's get one more shuffle. What else for the Aquarius? I need one more shuffle. Okay. What else for the Aquarius collective, Spirit? This one. Okay. Can I get one card out of this deck for the Aquarius collective? No. No way. Drawing down the moon. Knowledge. 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 That's gaining new wisdom, gaining new knowledge. This is what's propelling you forward. You're gaining new perspectives, new knowledge about something that's really broadening your mind and purging old ways of thinking with the bloody nose in my meditation. You're getting psychic downloads from the universe, and this can be like kind of overwhelming and a bit exhausting if you don't take care of yourself while this is going on. So make sure you're taking care of yourself, Aquarius. But drawing down the moon, knowledge, you're acquiring new knowledge right now that's going to propel you forward, change the trajectory of your life. Let's read this out of the book. Yeah, you're gaining new wisdom and knowledge right now that you're going to use. You're definitely going to use it. It's not like you're learning something you're just going to forget. No, this is something that's changing your life. This is changing the trajectory of your life, Aquarius. I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay, 38. There are some things we know because we learnt them the old-fashioned traditional way. And there are some things we know because we intuit them. Yes, instinctively and on an energetic level. Drawing this card suggests you're wiser than you know, but that to answer your question, you will need sacred knowledge that can't be found in a book or online. Yeah, psychic downloads, Aquarius. You are therefore advised to go within and call the goddess to you. Channel her thoughts and then journal about your experience. If you have a favorite goddess you like to work with, call her in. Alternatively, explore which goddess appeals to you and call her in by asking her to come to you in meditation. Or simply close your eyes and ask, which goddess wants to come to me? However you do this process, ask the goddess to transmit the information that you need. Whenever this card appears, it's also a reminder to stay on track with your moon practices. Set intentions at the new moon and release them to the divine at the full moon. Additional meanings: the goddess is with you. Embody your spirituality. You don't have all the answers you need. Not yet. Step into your wisdom and let the moon be your guide. The practice of drawing down the moon is said to date back to the 2nd century BCE. It involves calling the goddess energy into your body via the moon and asking her to speak through you. Yeah, you're receiving intuitive downloads right now, Aquarius, and just make sure you don't overwhelm yourself. This is something I do when I get like really jazzed, like, and I'm feeling super connected to source and spirit. I will exhaust myself. I will stay up all night long reading books, reading articles, doing art, journaling, meditating, and then I burn out. And I'm noticing my candles are starting to go. So make sure you don't burn out, Aquarius. All right, Spirit, what else? What else can you tell us for the Aquarius Collective? Let's get a couple cards out of the Symbols deck. And then we'll get one card out of the Healing Bones because we got the Bleeding Nose. We got to take the Healing Bones. And then we might get one final card out of the Mushroom Oracle. But let's go to the symbols first. I just split the deck and we've got air and psychic. I was just talking about psychic downloads and air is your element. That's exactly it. Feel like you're getting psychic downloads right now. And yeah, and it's intense. Yeah, and it's growth. Growth. It's helping you grow. Helping you grow. All right, let's get one more shuffle. Okay, Spirit, what else do you want to tell the Aquarius that this story resonates for out of this deck? What else for Aquarius out of this deck, please? What else do you want to tell the Aquarius? What else out of this deck for the Aquarius Collective? Thank you. Transmute and veiled. Remember in the knowledge card, it said you don't have all the answers you need yet. This is just reiterating that. Like the transition is coming, but it's kind of veiled at this time. Like exactly how you're gonna get there is kind of hidden from you at this time. But just have faith. You're on the right track. Clearly you're on the right track. You're on the right path. Spirit's watching. Spirit's helping and working behind the scenes. But you don't quite have all the answers you need. Like the path isn't fully lit for you yet, Aquarius, but you are heading in the right direction. That is obvious. All right, let's get one more card out of the Symbols deck. What else for Aquarius out of this deck? Anything else? Anything else out of this deck? Anything else? Thank you. Safe travel. Yeah. Didn't I just say you're heading in the right direction, Aquarius? I'm pretty sure I did. I said have faith in the universe. It's clear you're heading in the right direction. And then we get safe travel. You are heavily guided. You are heavily guided, and you have a whole team of spirit beings on your side cheering you on. Yeah. I don't know. Are these three beings that are showing up in this reading here, are you communing with three new deities or something? Or like three new spirits? Or maybe you did like a spirit guide meditation and you met three of your spirit guides? I don't know, Aquarius. I would love to hear about it though. But you are heavily guided and protected on your journey. And you're going to get to where you want to go. You're going to get to where you need to go. Yeah, big things. Big things are coming for you, Aquarius. Okay, let's get a card out of the Healing Bones here. Let's see what the Healing Oracle has to say. Last shuffle. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the Aquarius Collective out of this deck, please? All right, what else for Aquarius out of this deck? What else do you want to tell them? What else? Muscles. Muscles. Remember I saw the legs in my meditation? The muscles, strength, force, fitness, exercise, discipline, shield, throwing weight around. strength, force, exercise, and discipline. The muscles help you move forward. They give you movement. Without muscles, you wouldn't be able to move. I feel like Spirit is reiterating right now that there's movement happening in your life. Movement is happening. Don't push yourself too hard and end up being sore. I think that's a big message here within your reading, Aquarius, is making sure you're not overdoing it. Overexerting yourself or overcommitting yourself. You know, discipline is good, yes, but not to the point of exhaustion. I feel like Spirit wants to reiterate that. All right, let's get one final card for the Aquarius Collective out of the Mushroom Oracle. All right, Spirit, let's get one final message for the Aquarius Collective out of this deck. What else do we have? Get 2 more shuffles. One more shuffle. I gotta go till it feels right. Now I want to go one more. Okay, one more shuffle. Last one. All right, Spirit. Let's get one final card for Aquarius. One final message, please. Last card for Aquarius. Elder, wisdom, experience, gentleness. We get elder. That goes right along with the knowledge card. It says down here, wisdom, experience, and gentleness. Wisdom. Yeah, you're gaining a lot of knowledge right now. You're gaining new perspectives and new ideas. And it's kind of like, catapulting you forward. Catapulting you forward. And you're going to use this wisdom. You're going to use this wisdom and knowledge to fulfill your life's mission. That's what I'm feeling. Let's read this out of the booklet. All right, Elder. The Mushroom People. I love this deck. All right. The Elder. Wisdom, experience, and gentleness. The Elder carries the weight of experience on their shoulders. What can you leave in the past? And what teachings can you share for the future? What can you leave in the past? And what teachings can you share for the future? Remember I said with the bloody nose, it felt like a purging was happening. That's exactly what I think is happening for you, Aquarius. I feel like a purging is happening. You're releasing things, you're transmuting things, you're changing things, and now you're gaining new wisdom and knowledge that you're going to help teach others in the future. What an amazing reading, Aquarius. I am jazzed. This has been so beautiful and inspiring. And if this is your reading, I am thrilled for you because this is beautiful. This is amazing. And I'm so excited for your future and how you're going to share all this wisdom and knowledge with the world around you. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Have a beautiful day wherever you are or night, and we'll see you again in the next reading.